Do you see any ghosting, Jay? Is it 1ms? Anyways, for those of you guys who have been following Mob House since day one, you would know that I've gotten a little wider since then. In fact, I've gotten ultra wide, which is why LG decided to send over this 49-inch monitor for me to do a review because they say I'm too wide. I cannot use normal monitor. I have no confidence that I'll be able to review this thing properly, so I'm gonna bring someone over who is ultra wide. So come on in, don't be shy.
Did I just hear you say ultra wide?
Yeah, that's right.
Is it because to you I'm like on putih set or something?
Yeah, you don't just look like one, you walk like one and talk like one.
Honestly, is this somebody? Guys, is this somebody who I'm working with?
No, you're working for. I'm your boss. And also, hambar itu spelled dengan
honestly,
R.
It was an honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. You guys made that.
So for those of you guys who are familiar with LG, you'll know that they are famous for making ultra-wide monitors. Have you ever seen something quite like this before?
To be honest, like I'm so used to seeing laptops being 16:9, so sometimes I'm just thinking like, is this really necessary, this whole length?
You know, when it comes to the PC master race, it is not about what is necessary, it is about what you want. Wow. And today, let's just see how this monitor actually performs for all kinds of productivity tasks as well as gaming.
Okay.
To see if it's actually worth its money. And for those of you guys who use laptops, I think that this big boy over here has got something up its sleeve that will keep you guys pleasantly surprised.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's unbox it then.
Let's get cracking. Hey, flex lah. You go to the gym, right?
I'm shy.
Got bicep, bro. Got bicep, bro. Hey, don't joke. You guys want to see the fastest unboxing of the century? Let me show it to you.
Ready?
1, 2. Don't blink, huh? 1, 2. Fast leh! You guys have been complaining about me only playing with expensive toys since my last monitor review was on that 10,000 ringgit monitor. So today I have something a little bit more affordable for you guys anyways, which is this LG 49WL95C priced at a very affordable 8,211 ringgit.
Alright, now for my favorite part, let's talk about the aesthetics.
I gotta use that. So basically, in terms of aesthetics, it's pretty simple. The bezel is really small, almost bezel-less right here, except for the bottom part, which I guess is for the speakers. And at the back, you can just take a look right here. It is white with a kind of powder-coated finish, but it's actually just plastic with a really minimal LG logo here that doesn't poke your eyes out. And the stand is metallic, full metal, has a little bit of a bronze tint on it.
Even though it says silver, but...
Yeah, but it has like a little bronze tint. And I think that it looks pretty simple. What do you think about the aesthetics?
I mean, I actually really like the way it looks because like, you know, at the back you get like a white colored back of the monitor and it comes with a metallic silver toned stand. So I feel like it'll fit a lot of people's like gamers or multitaskers like desktop setup.
Yeah.
So this is really nice. Alright, the panel is 121.51 centimeters wide and 36.57 meters tall with an aspect ratio of 32:9 at 5120 by 1440 pixels. It has the pixel density of 108.54 pixel per inch, a gentler curve of 3800R, and a viewing angle of 178 degrees horizontal and vertical, which is really good with an optimum viewing distance of 2 feet. It uses an IPS panel with an anti-glare matte finish that's backlit with a refresh rate of 60 Hz and 5 milliseconds gray-to-gray response time. Pretty much the best IPS can do right now. The monitor has a maximum brightness of 350 nits with a contrast ratio of 700:1 minimum, 1000:1 typical, and it supports HDR10. As for the color bit depth, it's an 8-bit plus FRC monitor with a rated sRGB color gamut coverage of 99%. We'll put that to the test later, so stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Abang, please, jangan lah.
This monitor has inbuilt speakers that are downward firing, boleh pakai lah untuk watching movie and such. Definitely not audiophile stuff, but it's free, bro. Everybody likes free stuff, okay? So stop complaining.
If you notice, the monitor also allows you to switch up your brightness, contrast, color, and temperature on their quick settings located on the right side of the monitor. You can also control the levels of red, blue, and green. Macam mak kau! Switching between different display inputs is quick and easy. Also, you can adjust your picture-by-picture and picture-in-picture settings based on several presets.
Moving on to ergonomics.
Wait, let me do that. You can adjust its height up to 110mm and swivel it left and right by 15 degrees. It also has a forward tilt of 5 degrees and backward tilt of 15 degrees. Let's talk about how heavy this is. With the stand, the monitor weighs at 15.2 kg and without, it's 12.6 kg. That's more than what Shane benches.
Oi, you're mad!
In terms of mounting options, this monitor comes with a VESA mount of 100 by 100mm.
One thing that you should keep in mind is that the fact that this thing requires quite a bit of depth on the desk for you to have a optimum viewing distance.
Right.
In fact, this desk right here is just way too shallow. As you can see, the width is alright because of the way the stand is constructed. It doesn't take up so much space at the bottom. However, you'll need at least another feet or so to have optimum viewing distance.
That's something you guys need to consider when you're getting this huge, amazing monitor itself. Table.
Yep.
And yeah.
Alternatively, you can just mount this to the wall or use a monitor arm, but you will need something that is stronger than your usual monitor arm because this thing is heavy as heck. Unless
you're The Rock, then you will just carry this like it's a freaking pebble.
Yeah. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? Can you do the eyebrow thing? Wow.
Am I doing it right?
Girl's eyebrows strong.
Girl, eyebrows on fleek. Hey, shout out to Maybelline.
Maybelline. This video is brought to you by
New
Maybelline.
Year's Maybelline. This LG Ultrawide Monitor Curved comes with 2 HDMI 2.0 ports, 1 DisplayPort 1.4, 1 headphone jack, 4 downstream USB 3.0 port, and 1 USB Type-C port. So what other cool stuffs about this LG monitor? Well, 2 things mainly. First, by installing the proprietary LG on-screen control software, you get access to a number of features such as controlling your monitor settings without touching the OSD, and screen split, which allows for numerous combinations of window size configurations to suit your needs. On top of that, unlike most monitors, you don't need a physical KVM switch to connect up to 3 computers. With LG's dual control software, you can even transfer files across computers as long as you're connected to the same network wirelessly, or wirely, I guess? Though we do suggest a physical connection if you want the most reliable transfer speeds.
In terms of power consumption, we are looking at about 113.3 watts at its maximum. And the USB-C port is capable of outputting enough juice to charge a laptop.
Wait, so you're saying that with one cable, it could charge my laptop and show the display?
Exactly.
No way.
What is this?
Okay. Fine, I stand corrected, okay? I stand corrected.
You see? Huh? She calling me China penipu. I didn't lie, bro. Look at this. What's this? The color gamut coverage and accuracy of this monitor is okay out of the box, but it got much better as I used my X-Rite colorimeter to calibrate it. Moving on to the Illuminance uniformity test, you can see that the panel is actually above average on most of these segments. It is not the best, but this is to be expected of a panel this size, and it is barely noticeable, so you should be fine. We also did a little test to check out the motion blur while gaming, and I can tell you that it's pretty good, especially if you set it to faster, so I would recommend that you stick to that. For gamers, visually it's quite impressive. However, you should pay in mind that it only has a 60Hz refresh rate, overclockable to 75Hz. So as you guys can see, a lot of games don't do their cutscenes in 32:9, so while you can get this full immersive experience while you're playing the game, When it comes to the cutscenes, you're still looking at 2 black bars on both sides.
Same goes to like if you're watching Netflix or any other streaming websites, basically.
One minor issue that I would have with it if you're a competitive gamer is that the response time, the gray-to-gray response time is 5 ms. But if you want the best gaming IPS monitor on the market, do check out LG's Ultra Gear monitors, which have higher refresh rates as well as a 1 ms gray-to-gray response time.
Alright Shane, so what's the word?
So basically, first and foremost, we have a very good IPS panel with excellent color accuracy. For content consumption, we have good HDR10 support.
Okay.
And with the monitor on-screen control, we have unrivaled productivity options because you can do split screens in many ways. And finally, the USB-C port that supports not only data transfer but also display connection as well as laptop charging.
I really like that because for me, I'm the person that's on the go, so I can just bring my laptop to the office and just plug it in with just one cord and boom, I get like more screen real estate.
Yeah, and also you get all the other connectivity options with the screen because it comes with a lot of USB-A ports behind and on the side. So you can connect your mouse and stuff like that if you're running out of ports on your laptop.
So it's pretty much you have a really clean setting, just one wire, everything's simple.
In my opinion, this is a really high-end prosumer product meant for people like content creators, architects, graphic designers, or you're talking about photographers, anyone who is using this monitor for any color crucial work. However, if you're doing some really serious color grading for cinema and broadcast, you'll still need to go with a true 10 or 12-bit monitor, which also costs quite a little bit more. It can go up to about 20, 30, 40,000 for a monitor like that.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, so in terms of content consumption, why don't you let us know what you think about it?
I mean, for me, in terms of content consumption, I really like watching videos on this. However, there's something you need to bear in mind. There's gonna be black bars if the video that you're watching does not come in 32:9.
Yeah, which is quite uncommon these days. How about the speakers?
Speaker-wise, it's good, but we would still recommend to get like sound bars or just anything that could elevate your hearing experience.
Because watching a movie is not just about what you see, but also what you hear.
Definitely. And if you're a gamer, just use really awesome headsets.
In terms of gaming, you're gonna get a really immersive experience with the 32:9 aspect ratio, as well as the HDR10 support. Though I do wish that this screen is a little bit brighter. Most of us do play in a darker room, so that's fine. The only issue I see is that you have to play on a game that actually supports 32:9 aspect ratio. So yeah.
If you are a competitive gamer, then we would definitely recommend, as we said before, the LG Ultra Gear monitors, because not only does it come with a higher refresh rate, but it also comes with 1 ms of gray-to-gray response time.
The only downsides I see with this monitor is that you'll probably need to get a bigger desk because it needs quite a bit of depth for you to get the optimum viewing distance, as well as the fact that it is pretty heavy.
So you also need to sign up for a gym membership.
Yeah. Wait, those are not downsides, see? It's telling you to get richer and healthier.
So you're really not at loss here. You're getting bigger screen,
you know why?
healthier lifestyle.
You know why?
What?
Life's good, LG.
Hey!
This video is brought to you by LG. Though this video is sponsored, we do reserve our right to an unbiased review, so whatever we said were our opinions using this monitor. We also included some empirical tests so that you guys cannot say that we simply test this monitor. We actually use devices of instruments of great caliber and excellent precision.
I was there as witness. If you guys liked our video today, then don't forget to hit that like, follow, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want more videos like this.
And also, if you thought this video sucked, you know what to do, but you know I won't friend you anymore. Leave a comment down below to let us know what you think about this monitor, what you think about her, what you think about me. I know what you think about me, I already know because you've been saying that a long time.
Guys, please be nice, I'm new.
Handsome, you know. This one also handsome, you see.
So, did you hear me say, 49? There's a lot of testosterone, bro.
Yeah,
Hit me